Okay, people, we are starting on our next tutorial, which is to create a Pong animation. It's not going to be the actual game. It's just going to be an animation that looks like two paddles are playing the game Pong. So let's go over to Flash and actually close this file. Start a new file, Action Script 3. I'm going to create 3 layers and name them ball, right paddle, and you guessed it, left paddle. I'm going to create a paddle by going to my rectangle tool. I'm going to click and draw a paddle, say about that big. Go to my move tool, or my selection tool I should say. Double click to select all of that graphic. Right click and turn it into a symbol. It's going to be a graphic, so I'm going to leave that as it is there. But I'm going to rename it paddle, as you probably guessed. I don't want it off the edge here. I want it butt up to the edge here. So I could snap it into position. And if I've got snap turned on here, it'll do that for me. Or I could just shortcut that by saying align to stage on my align panel here, which I can also get by going window align. And because align to stage is clicked, if I just click this guy here, align to left edge, align to left edge. As you can imagine, align to center, align to right edge, and all of these top, center, and bottom do similar things that you can probably figure out by using your brain. This is the left paddle. It's on the left paddle excuse me, layer. I'm going to copy this by going Edit, Copy. Then I'm going to go to right paddle. And I'm going to paste it in center. I actually don't want it to be in the center. I want it over here. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to delete that. I'm going to say paste in place, and it's going to put it on the second layer, but right in the exact same position. So when I move this, you'll see there's one underneath it because I pasted it in place. I'm going to drag it over. And you can see that it gives me this, Flash gives me this nice line to keep things aligned. I could have simply just done this. I could have said align to right edge, and it does that for me. Great, that's easy. Now I need to animate these two things moving on their layers. So that has to happen over, let's say, 30 frames. Because I'm sick, I'm coughing, I'm going to stop talking and just do it. Just do it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to tell you if there's anything important you need to know. I'm moving that. I'm moving this. Frame 1, here. Frame 30, there. Right click anywhere between. That's cool. Easy? Same thing. I'm holding shift to make sure that this stays in the same line. And you can do that this way, or on a 45-degree angle. I want it straight up, so I'm going to put it here. Anywhere between. Oops. Great classic tween. Great. These two move together. I'm going to create a ball and put that ball right here on this layer. I'm going to put it in the, oops. I'm going to double click it, turn it into a symbol. I'm going to call it the surprising name ball. And I'm going to place it right there. I'm going to move it over because it looked like it looked a bit weird there. It's a bit better. Alright, so in first frame, the ball is here. And by the end, I want it to be over here somewhere because it's going to move through space as these guys go over there. Insert keyframe. Fine. Amazing. Now you'll notice that this is only going one way, so if I test my movie, that's not ideal. So I'm now going to add keyframes here. I can select, notice I can select more than one. Right click and say insert keyframes. And it's going to bring all these things that existed here, and it's going to put them here. Now, this doesn't change between here and here, does it? No, it does not. What I wanted to do is I want to go back to this exact position here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm actually going to delete off of this by hitting delete on my keyboard the item that the symbol that was here, which was that ball. The same thing here. Hit delete and hit delete, and that gets rid of everything except like the animation is still there. It's looking to animate something, it can't find it, and you can see by these dots there's an error there. The reason is it's looking for what was here. So I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to copy this by going edit, copy, or right click copy. Then I'm going to go here and I'm going to say paste in place. And now you'll see that that line goes back to a solid line because it's, oh good, I found that thing you wanted to animate. And it's going back to that position it was just in. Okay? Same thing. Copy. Paste in place. Make sure you put it on this frame. Don't make the mistake of putting it in the same spot. Back over here. Now with this one, copy that guy. Go back to the last frame. Paste in place. And it sticks it here. And now you can see my amazing Pong game in action. Oh. Whoa. Nice. This guy's good at Pong. That guy's equally good. You do it. Of course, you can make this more complicated by adding more keyframes and more variations of where this ball goes to. You can leave it to the last second before animating this guy or that guy to make it dramatic. You got there just in time, or whatever. Anyways, I leave the rest to you to experiment with. Save your work with a name that you can find later, like, oh, I don't know, Pong, not F, because you'll never find that. Put it somewhere where you can find it and save it. Thanks.